we need a suggestion for the title of a book that does not exist. You can make anything up.
Entering the bowling alley.
Entering the bowling alley. Okay, anybody else want to jump in? We'll do a mashup.
Death of a Salesman 2.
It's a little too close to something that actually does exist. What about Death of a... something else? Death of Silence.
Yes.
Okay, so we have Entering the Bowling Alley and Death of Silence. Do we want to do
Entering the silence.
Entering the Silence? Love it.
Why is that happening? The slideshow?
No. It's enough. It's enough. It's good enough. Yeah. I mean, we don't come to eat, right? It's good. It's good. It's fine. It's not the point. Yes, yes. Hi, hold on. Hi. Come on in.
Oh, it's so cute.
Right?
Oh, it's yeah.
It's nice, right?
Yeah, it's very bohemian.
Yeah,
Is that the word?
I think so.
Yeah.
That means like nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah.
Like
yeah.
a shabby chic.
I don't know.
No, I don't. Yeah.
Is that good?
Are we sitting on the floor? Is that?
Yes. I have the couch if you're more comfortable, but it's all the way over there. I
Yeah.
thought we would sit here.
No, that's.
It's okay. I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
get
sure.
a good stretch in. You know.
Sure,
Yeah.
yeah.
Work those adductors. I've seen you in class. They're getting better. Let me get you something to drink.
Okay. I'm not drinking, so I brought water.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Because that's all I have.
Yeah,
I don't have anything else.
Enjoy yourself. Enjoy
Okay,
yourself.
you're okay then with water.
Yeah.
Okay, I have cookies.
Oh. This is so nice. It's so
Yeah, you like
cozy.
it. You look good. You should get through your house. All right, you don't mind if I'm going to drink, right?
No, of course
Okay.
not. Of course not.
I'm a little nervous.
Why?
You know, it's like everybody's first time here.
Oh.
It's not quite the, the palace that you live in.
No, please. It's nothing. It's nothing.
Oh, come on.
I'm
Lisa,
tired.
your house is like the most beautiful house I've ever seen.
I'm so tired of it.
You're tired of it?
It's just.
Oh my God. Do you have any idea what kind of crimes people would commit if then they could live in your house?
I mean, I get that. It's just that, like, Shula, I'm a cliche, right? Like, I'm like a live, laugh, love, home goods, gray chevron.
Actually,
cliche.
now that you mention it, it does look a lot like the showroom at Home Goods.
Yeah.
I knew it was familiar. Whenever I go there, I'm like, where have I seen this before?
Yeah, it's my house.
Do you like it? I mean, it's for you, right? If you like it, it doesn't matter what anybody thinks.
I'm bored, I think.
You're bored
Yeah.
with the house? Or
Maybe with everything.
mm-hmm.
The kids are never around anymore. I look at Jay and I'm like, did I buy you at Home Goods? You know?
It kind of looks like that's
Right.
where it came from. Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like a live, laugh, love, like placard.
But I thought you two were getting along.
We were for a while. role playing from the books.
Okay,
and-
it's enough. I don't need more details.
Okay. Even that got boring.
Ugh. Stacy,
I know.
you have a beautiful house. You have a loving husband. You
I know.
do the, sexy things, and
Yeah. It just feels like something's missing.
what?
I don't know yet. I don't know.
Hi.
Hello! Oh,
Hello.
Hello!
You like
I love it. I knew I would love it.
I knew you'd love it too.
It's very you.
Thank you.
I don't know if I can get up to hug you.
It's okay.
I'll
We'll
come
bring the
to
hugs to you. I didn't even.
No.
I did not even.
You're so bendy.
I was just so nervous,
Oh. No, don't be nervous. Good to see you.
Henrietta. Oh, Henrietta, you want some wine?
Yes. Cookies.
Yeah, sorry about the mugs.
I like mugs.
Oh, good. I mean, it's not wine glasses, but I'm still getting settled in,
It's, I should make you a mug.
Make me a mug.
Yes.
Oh,
I'll make you a mug.
well, that would be great.
Yes. What do you mean? What do you mean?
That would be beautiful.
How are you gonna make a mug?
Even like wood, right?
Pottery. Oh, wood.
Yes. You
I'll
do
try
pottery
that.
too? Wait a minute, you also make out of pottery?
Yes.
My God, is there anything you don't do?
No.
Amazing.
You see, Sheila, this is like what we were talking about. I would just go to buy a mug at Home Goods.
Right, but everybody does it their own way. I don't expect everybody to be sitting home making their own dishware.
No, but maybe I should.
Do you want this or no?
Uh,
You can make it any way you want. That's the beauty.
Great.
I'll leave it to you. It's supposed to be like that, It's adjustable, right? Yes.
Squishy.
Yes, exactly. It's creative.
Wood stays in the shape.
Yes, it's very different. This is nice. You don't look comfortable. Do you want to sit in this? It's great. You sure? Okay. This is so nice, ladies. I was so nervous.
There's nothing to be nervous about.
Why? First time. I don't have a lot of people come here.
No?
No.
Why?
I don't know. I don't really have a lot of.
What about all the men you sleep with?
We don't sit around and talk about the furniture. They're in and they're out. I mean, like friends.
Oh.
I don't have a lot. People.
Well, you know what? I'm glad we're here then.
Yeah, I'm really glad.
Yeah.
You do. Yeah. This is great.
Like that.
Yeah. There is nothing to be nervous about, right?
No.
No. If you need to use the bathroom, we have to knock on the neighbor's door and you go in and use that one.
Oh.
Yes.
Always or just?
For about the last 4 years, but yeah, that's all.
Okay.
You have a smile.
Yes. Maybe we should talk about the book. Maybe we should talk about your smile. Well, I don't usually have men over.
Oh, but
Henrietta, just spit it out.
this better be
I had
followed
a date.
by- Yeah, okay,
I had a
good.
I had a date. And, well, I think we should talk about the book, and we'll save that for our break.
All right, fine. Have some more wine, then you'll talk about it. Okay.
Entering the silence. usually read this kind of post-apocalyptic stuff, you know?
It reminded me a little bit about the Cats book.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But it was so different
Mhm.
post-apocalyptic.
It was much brighter and more hopeful.
Yes, a happy post-apocalyptic book.
Yeah. And the little girl, born just before the apocalypse, she had such a beautiful life in the post-apocalypse.
I was curious as she went through her life, from being a baby all the way to the end of her life, it was interesting to me how she stayed the same. Isn't that interesting? I kept expecting that she would change. That happens in most books, doesn't it?
Right. But instead, everything around her changed.
And she stayed the same.
Stayed the same. Yeah.
That's sort of what gave it such hope, right? Like she could be faced with all this apocalypse, and she still stayed true to herself.
I didn't find it hopeful.
No?
No, because it was like everything's better after the apocalypse. So now what? We're all supposed to sit around waiting for the apocalypse to come?
That's what I'm doing.
You're waiting for the apocalypse?
You're not?
No, I'm not. I'm enjoying this pre-apocalyptic life.
Maybe we need to make our own apocalypse.
What?
I mean, just a change.
Okay, but when you say apocalypse, that's not just a change.
Well, it just as a metaphor.
You're saying like a big change.
A big change.
A big change.
Yeah, a big change.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's it. You have to make a big change.
Well, that's what Hornet was saying, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, which one?
Hornet.
Which one was Hornet?
Hornet was her boyfriend in the beginning. The boy.
Oh, Hornet. That's how you say it. Hornet.
What were you saying?
I thought it was pronounced differently.
Like French? Hornet?
No. I just thought it was like the H was silent and the T was
Ornate.
silent and it was
Ornate.
like arm.
No, I think
I
it's
thought
just
it was
Hornet.
arm.
I think it's Hornet.
Yeah, I think so too.
I thought it was symbolic. Like he was buzzing around her, he was always trying to prod her into changing something about her life, and she just stayed the same all the way throughout her life, with all the changes around her.
And you don't find that depressing?
I find it comforting. We were talking earlier about my house.
Mm-hmm.
Is the house me, or am I the house? If I blew up the house, would I still be me? But maybe something better, maybe a better, I don't know. Maybe I would be happier. Maybe
wanna
I'm
find
stuck in
out?
this world.
You're stuck?
Yeah. Maybe. Maybe I should get an apartment like this with a bathroom next door. What?
You want to trade?
Kind of.
Let's do it.
Can't really.
Well, you just gotta find some place for Jay and the kids.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Send them on a vacation. You stay here. I'll live in your place.
Just
And
for
you
like a week.
A week, yes, sure. 2 weeks maybe. And then you'll find out if
Uh-huh.
you're the same or not the same when you live here.
I feel like that is just like when Audrey tells Hornet why she stays the same throughout. Do you guys remember this part? They're in that meadow that is just now like charred ground from the apocalypse. It's on page 124. Here it is. Audrey turned to Hornet. His buzzing was irritating to her. He couldn't sit still. And she said, "Hornet, just be silent for 1 second." He looked at her. "Audrey, I just don't think you're listening to me." "Hornet, you're not listening to me. I don't think you've seen me. A single day that we've been together, apocalypse or no apocalypse. You don't know who I am. You're too busy buzzing around looking for things to change and be exciting. And the whole time I'm here. I'm here. I'm Audrey. Whether it's this charred meadow or the pre-apocalypse days when everything was green and bright, I'm still me."
So depressing.
Come on.
It's so depressing.
It's not depressing.
Come on, everything changes except her.
She's steady. She knows who she is.
Is she happy? That's the question. Is she happy? Who thinks
After
yes?
she squishes this hornet, she's happy.
Then she's
Well,
happy?
I
You
don't
think
know.
she's happy?
That's the question really, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
It's the question, you know what I think is interesting, is it's the question every single person around her is asking her entire life. For
Yes.
her and for themselves.
That's right. That's right, yes.
As a matter of fact, well, here's my question about the question. So the entire book, the apocalypse happens, and then there's the post-apocalypse, right? When I think about the apocalypse, I think, okay, it's gonna be over, right? So I'm reading the book, right? Reading the book, right? The apocalypse, then the apocalypse happens. That's supposed to be the end, right? By definition, it's the end.
Or else it's zombies after that.
And then it's zombies,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Well, what I was interested in is, so now it's after the apocalypse, and everybody's like, everything's gonna be different now, right? And they are all acting like it's all different now, and everybody's changing, and she's like, it's all the same, right? So, everybody's saying, are you gonna be happy? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna be happy? What you gonna do? You have to fix everything in life. So, this question about whether you're gonna be happy or not, don't you find everybody's always asking that question?
Of course. Of course.
But why, of course?
No, I'm not agreeing that we should be. I'm just saying, it's, of course, everybody. How
But
are
aren't
you doing? Are
asking
you
that
okay?
question?
I'm okay.
But
Are you
you're
okay?
asking that question right now, Sheila. I walked into this house. You were asking that question. Oh, I'm so nervous you're not gonna like my house.
That's different.
Why? Is
That's different.
Why?
Because that's, you know, that's insecurity.
About what?
Being happy.
Ah.
Oh no! Oh,
See, and
just
Shula-
as ordinary as everybody else.
No, but you're not. And I think of you as, I've never known anyone who's so completely themselves.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know all the people you know.
Right,
Yeah.
but I'm surprised that you were insecure. Because to me, you're like Audrey. You're steady. You're
Okay.
you.
It's the very first scene. See, we're skipping ahead to after the apocalypse, right?
Right.
But it's in the very first scene. All the little kids, when she's a little girl, you
We're
started
at
to
the
talk
first
about it.
chapter, sir?
Yes, I'm in the very first chapter on page 5. The little girls formed a cluster around the string and twisted it and gnarled it and took turns grabbing it from each other's hands. I've got it, no, I've got it, it's my turn, give it to me, give it to me. One of the little girls started to cry. It was my string, it's my string, you have to let me have a turn, it's my string. Audrey just drew with her chalk. Behind her, another group of girls drew numbers and skipped and hopped and threw stones and won and lost. But she didn't care. She drew squiggles with no beginning and no end, and then she erased them. Let me say that again. She drew squiggles with no beginning and no end, and then she erased them.
And go back one more step. You said, but she didn't care.
But she didn't care.
When you said that, I remembered, that's like over and over. I'll bet you there's at least one, but she didn't care, in every chapter. And I think this is why she
There's the
doesn't.
what, there's the place, find it, the place right after the apocalypse.
What's here?
Yes. When she sees her childhood home.
Oh, right,
Completely
right, right.
destroyed.
Yes. Let's see. Yes. It was the home where she had grown up. It was the home where she had tasted her first grape. It was the home where she had played outside with her toes in the mud. It was the home where she had had her first broken bone. Now, it was nothing but rubble, but she didn't care.
I hate to do this right at this moment, but I do have to go to the bathroom.
Oh, all right, okay.
I'll just,
Remember
so
where we are.
just knock on the door.
Yeah, just knock on the door. He knows you're coming. I mean, I
It's just
told
a
him.
guy.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
It's safe.
He's perfectly safe. Yeah, it's a little old man. He's very sweet. I bring him things, please, and he lets me use the bathroom.
Okay. Do I need to bring him something?
No, I'll get him later.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you can if you want to, but.
No, that's okay.
When you come back, it's open. You can just come back.
Okay, thank you.
I don't want to say anything,
What?
because I don't think Stacy's very happy in her relationship.
No, I don't think
I've
so.
met the most amazing man.
Wait, what?
Ben, I'm so happy.
Wait, this is like your first date on the
My
dating
first
app,
date.
and you can't, and you're so happy.
He's like, why didn't you tell me?
Me? Why didn't I tell
Why
you?
didn't you tell me?
I didn't know Ben was
Sex
out
is
there.
great.
I don't know.
Sex is great.
You need me to tell you that?
It's been a while.
Okay, well this is really great. That's the good part, but you don't need to rush into like I'm all in love with
I
you.
asked him to move in.
What? Henrietta, no,
You know, he doesn't have a place to live
Oh my
right now.
god, oh my god. What do you mean? Where did you find this guy?
Well, we met on the app. It turns out he works at the farmer's market. So we met in person and
Okay, you hit it off, but he doesn't have to live with you.
he doesn't have to, but why not?
I can't really think of a reason. I mean, you don't think he's dangerous?
I don't care.
You don't care, okay? You think he's trustworthy?
Well, why not?
You don't care.
I don't care.
You
I
don't
said I
care.
don't care.
You
It
don't
was a
care.
joke. I thought maybe you'd laugh the book.
Yeah. No, but you really don't care.
No, I really don't. I really don't. I haven't felt awake like this since Shula, I've been sleepwalking.
You do look much more wide awake today, I have to admit.
I didn't think I was.
What?
I thought I was too old.
Oh, no. There's no such thing.
I just thought that was part of the past.
This guy next door, you should see what kind of action goes on in him. It's not too old. Should we tell? I can't?
No, I
can't even out.
He has friends over.
Is it all women or?
Yes.
Yes, yeah.
There's like 3 of them.
All right. But everybody was clothed, right?
He's in a robe.
Okay, close enough.
Did you guys talk more about the book?
No, we're waiting for you. Yeah.
Oh,
farmer's market. And, like the passing of time.
Yeah.
Anything's possible,
Okay.
don't you think?
I know I'm supposed to think that. You know, we're talking here about blowing up the house and making changes, but what if I wanted to make a change? What would I do? Where would I start?
It doesn't matter where you start, as long as you start. That's the whole point.
Dating apps.
Now you're telling me
What happened?
I met a person.
You met a person.
Let's get back to the book.
No. Who did you meet?
I met someone at the farmer's market.
Ben.
Ben from the farmer's market.
Ben, who sells the rutabagas?
Yes! You know him?
You know Ben?
Everybody knows Ben.
Everybody knows Ben? What do you mean?
Ben's the sexy rutabaga guy.
You didn't tell me he was a sexy rutabaga
I
guy.
was a sexy rutabaga guy.
You went on a date with sexy rutabaga guy?
I just thought he was Ben. He has a reputation.
No. It's just everyone thinks he's sexy.
And it was more than a date.
What do you mean? Really?
Yes.
Henrietta. Did he come over to the farm?
Yes.
That's where it happened?
Yes.
So
Yes.
he came to your house?
This isn't fair. You know what he looks like. You have a picture in
Yeah.
your head of
Well,
what went on there.
Yeah, I do have a picture in my head now.
Okay, this is like, you know what's happening right now?
What?
This is like that moment in the book where everyone is surrounding Audrey.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Do you remember when everybody is telling Audrey that she has to marry Hornet?
Yes.
And that they have to go into the wilds?
Yeah, and she went into the wild and the sex was great. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're Hornet and we're telling you, go for it with Ben the sexy rutabaga guy.
Right, but a minute ago, when you were reading the part where he was buzzing around her and she said you'd never known me,
Well,
so maybe you're not really listening to what I'm saying.
What are you saying?
I don't know what I'm saying. He's moving in with me.
What? After one date?
Yes. Are you gonna judge me now, Stacy?
No, I'm just,
Because you don't like people changing their lives?
I mean, maybe I'm just jealous of people changing their lives.
This is
What
what
happened?
happened in my, no, yes.
What?
it's the,
Why? What?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No.
This is why I didn't want to say anything. I'm sorry, it was selfish of me. I couldn't keep it to myself.
No, I'm being
I
I'm
wanted you to
making
be
it about
happy for me.
I
No, I wanted you to be
I
happy
am.
for me.
I am. He's moving in. Is he moving the rutabaga farm to your farm?
Who
I'm
cares?
just
He
curious.
doesn't have the rutabaga farm anymore. He doesn't have a place to live.
Oh, no.
What's happened to the rutabagas?
He's moving in with you. You just met him.
But what happened to the rutabagas?
Sheila, what do you think about this? It's a little quick, isn't it?
Yeah, no, at first I was like,
It was some kind of plague that I don't really understand, but it was bad.
Wait, the sex or the...
No. It was I don't know, it was some kind of apocalyptic rutabaga plague.
oh. At first I thought too quick, you know,
Yeah.
too soon. But, then it was like, why the fuck not?
Yeah, I mean, Henrietta, normally I would be worried, but I think it's exciting.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna freak out.
I know.
I thought you were gonna freak out.
Yeah, but if it was anybody but Sexy Ben, because he's been around forever, right? Like, he's cool. Or, are you worried?
I'm not worried.
Okay,
I don't care.
okay.
See? Look.
Henrietta's got a boyfriend.
I think we should talk about the book.
Oh,
Do you remember? Here's the thing. She's forced to go with Hornet.
yeah.
She gets rid of him because he never sees her for her.
Right.
Which is what I was afraid of with you. But you see me. You see me.
I do.
You're telling me it's okay.
Yeah.
So it will be okay. It doesn't matter. What happens?
Yeah.
He'll stay with me. And my sheep will be my sheep.
His rutabagas will be his rutabagas. If you
What's
decide
left
to,
of them?
yeah. Someday you could put it all together, but you don't have to worry about that now.
No.
See, I rushed into all that stuff. Joint bank accounts, house. We were like, rutabagas, sheep, we'll keep them separate. Just have all the great sex.
Now you've got a smile.
I'm happy for her.
This is not what I expected, I have to say.
I don't know, maybe I'm just looking for some inspiration for a change.
All right. Here's some information. All right. So Audrey goes through all of that, and there she is. And she's out on the charred, paved roads that nobody drives anymore. She's 67 years old. Everybody is back in the cities, rebuilding, recreating the pre-pandemic, pre-post-apocalyptic. There's a Freudian slip for you, eh?
That's right, yeah.
Pre-apocalyptic civilizations cobbling together as much as they can get of what they remember happiness being. And she is out drawing, scribbling, and erasing, scribbling, and erasing.
Squiggly lines with no beginning and no end. But she doesn't care.
And she doesn't care. Audrey looked up at the sky, and she saw a cloud. Not an old cloud, the way the sky had been before the apocalypse, but the new kind of cloud. The bunchy, charred, colored, glassy ones. The ones that were sharp-edged and jagged. The ones that seemed to mock rather than float. She looked up and she said, "What shapes do I see there? Not sheep." And then she paused. Not sheep, but skyscrapers. Not cotton, but metal. All the reflections of what we tried to build before and is broken. Like an upside down, man-made, unnatural nature shouting down at us like a warning. I'm not even sure what that means.
Yeah, all I could see was my chevron curtains again. Jagged edges.
What does that mean? It feels to me like that's a really important moment. Where she pauses and she's doing the same old thing, but she looks up and there's something different.
But she doesn't care,
Right.
right?
Well, it doesn't say that. Like, that is an end of a chapter where it doesn't say she doesn't care.
Huh.
So of all the book, she doesn't change, she doesn't change, she doesn't change,
Maybe
but she doesn't not care there. So is that the moment of transformation for her? Maybe she does care. Is there some warning there? Like what?
I think okay, it's meaningful, right? That it's in every single chapter. It ends with okay, and then this one it doesn't. I think this is the moment where maybe she was starting to change, you know, to be impacted by all this stuff that had happened to her. And then she got afraid. She could not enter into that new kind of feeling.
I think it's the opposite. I think she got afraid and wondered if she should. She started to think
impacted?
she should be changed, right? She wasn't able to not care anymore.
But then I think she resists it, right? She
Mhm.
goes back and she goes back to not caring, and she doesn't change, and the whole world evolves around her, and she's the same.
Maybe it's just like badly edited. Just that chapter.
No, I think it's. Look, you asked me why. One of you asked me why I was nervous. And I said I was insecure. So why am I insecure? Why do I care what you think, right? Why should I care? But that's the thing. I do. Because, you know,
Shula, when those men come over and they're just in and out, do you care?
no,
No. Maybe it's because you care about us. That you care what we think.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's, yeah. And why do you care that now, now that you have Ben, you're worried that you are too old? You cared. It was something you wanted. And you let yourself care. And I let myself care. What do you want to want?
I want to not care.
But you do.
I do. But I just want to find something different to care about.
Ah.
You know?
You want to not care about what you care about now?
Yeah. I was telling Shula before you came, I'm just bored. I'm bored with everything. The house, Jay, Pilates.
No, I don't think so.
No?
No.
What do you mean?
I don't think you're bored. I think you won't let yourself care as much as you really do. That's why you want to be like her, because she doesn't. Except for maybe that one moment, I'm telling you that's what that chapter means. But you want to. But you don't let yourself. You would rather be bored, dream about running away.
Why does this always turn into therapy?
I know.
It's so hard.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
It's okay, it's just you're making me see myself in a new way, like, or in a way that I don't like to see.
But that's what books
That
are
I'm just
for,
like,
right?
I'm just, not letting anything affect me and just.
What do we think about the ending?
Well, I'm telling you, I thought it was depressing. I think that's what it was. I wanted her to care. I wanted her to be able to, enter into that space where you just want and you just care and you don't even have words for it. You just feel it. And it matters. It matters that the whole world disappeared. It matters that the whole world is being rebuilt. It matters that that was her house. I wanted that, and they're hard. They don't do it.
You wanted her to be like Henrietta, with Sexy Max, the rutabaga guy.
Ben.
Wait, Max?
Ben.
Yeah, Ben.
I thought there were two. Yeah. self-care. And that's what I want for you too.
Can we focus on Henrietta for,
Yes,
I'm not on a dating app. Should I be?
Well, I don't know the answer to that.
I'll be right back. Oh, I thought I had some pot in there, but I don't. I'm gonna get it from across.
Are we gonna smoke pot?
Do you want to?
I don't know. It's been a long time.
I don't notice a difference much anymore.
When you smoke?
Yeah. I don't know, Stacy. I thought that the answer to happiness was to give up wanting anything. Sort of like Audrey.
Yeah. I think that's what Shula's saying that I'm doing.
I think that's what our book is about.
But you let yourself want something again. Oh, and you
You
still
told
want
me
it.
to.
That's true. That's
You
true.
made me sign up for that
you're
stupid
right.
app.
You're right. You're right. How does it feel to want?
I know, it's great.
Yeah.
You think I'm just in for an apocalypse?
No. I mean, maybe.
Sexy Ben. I mean, you called him Sexy Ben. You said everybody knows he's sexy. Does that mean he's just like, I'm just like a notch on his belt?
No. No one else has
Gorgon
been
is
able.
a
No.
arugula.
Everyone
What's it called?
flirts. Rutabaga.
Rutabaga.
Everyone flirts with Sexy Ben, and Sexy Ben never flirts back. So.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm just an idiot.
No. I think you're amazing.
Look.
Okay,
Don't
forget
forget
it.
you're back.
Yeah, forget it. Everybody's naked over there.
Next
time.
time.
Next
I'm
time.
glad you decided to come back.
Yeah, well, you know, I thought maybe I could just help myself, but no, it's too weird. No,
I'm glad you're back. Okay, here's what we're talking about. I was saying, I think that maybe, I'm happy right now, but maybe it's just like the precursor to an apocalypse. And maybe the secret is to not want. Because as soon as we start wanting something, we're just setting ourselves up for an apocalypse.
Right, but
It doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter. And what we said at the beginning, that it's better after the apocalypse. It's better. So maybe that doesn't always happen. Maybe some apocalypses are just, you know,
I don't know,
apocalyptic.
it's not called entering the happiness.
No, it's not. I have an idea about that. Did you have an idea about that?
Maybe, but you go first.
No, you go first.
No, you go first. No. I just wonder if the silence is like the space around yourself that you carry with you.
That you what?
That you carry with you. Without all the noise from other people and your hornet.
Oh my God, horny. That I just got it. The horny. Sorry, I didn't put it together because I was pronouncing it wrong the whole time. Sorry, you were saying.
Yeah, just, you know, you have a silence that you carry with you, and that's where you're yourself. And whatever's going on outside, there might be an apocalypse. You're gonna be okay. You're okay. You were okay before, and you're okay now with Sexy Ben. And if Sexy Ben goes apocalypse, you'll still be okay. Then you'll have some good memories of some sexy rutabaga sex to tide you over.
All right, I buy that. Here's why I buy that. Audrey looked back over her 100 years. She remembered when she was 6. Do you remember this? She remembered ice cream. She remembered ice cream. She remembered how cold and sweet and soft and delicious it was. She remembered how just one lick could make her tremble from the tip of her tongue to her toes, how she craved it and begged her parents for more, how she waited eagerly for the summer nights when they would go as a family and wait in line and pick their flavors, and how delicious it was, each and every bite, and how she crunched the end of the tiny ice cream cones and sucked out the last of the ice cream through the bottom of the hole. She couldn't remember any pleasure as great as that ice cream, and she marveled that she could remember it so perfectly after 91 years. She hadn't had a taste of that pleasure in 91 years, and she didn't care.
See, in 91 years, you're still gonna remember having sex with Sexy Ben, the rutabaga guy.
And that she didn't care, that one, it's like ironic, right? I mean, it's supposed to be, right? They just talked about how she remembered every single thing on her tongue from 91 years ago, and she didn't care. No, I think it's saying she did.
Now, I thought they were saying it was okay. It was okay.
I thought they were saying it was okay because it was inside of her. She had all of those things with her.
I don't know if we're saying the same thing or a different thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
God, this one. This was a toughie.
You know what, though? I was reading that the author actually hosts silent retreats. And I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, maybe you'll get some answers.
Yeah.
We should do it? All together?
I would do it.
You think the three of us can be together for a retreat and not talk to each other?
It would be hard.
Yeah.
I wonder if you could spend just 60 seconds in silence.
Okay. 7.
Go.
I can't. I have to know what Shula was thinking when you were talking about the licking and the ice cream, because I saw her face.
Well, wasn't that ice cream, was it?
No, I knew it wasn't in their
I mean,
mind.
come on, it's obvious. You don't have to be like,
All right.
you know.
I gotta go. I'm meeting Ben.
Okay, she's done with us. She's no more time for us. Now she has been.
Thank you.
Well, I'll just say goodbye from down here.
All right.
Oh,
You should go on that retreat.
Okay.
You can live there, you know. You can stay there.
Stay in
As
this
long as you
pillow.
want.
I love your place.
Thank you. You come back.
I will.
All right, we'll do this more often here. All right. You've been a nice leak for us. Yeah, good. Oh, you did it. You got
I
it.
did it.
All
Yeah.
right. So this retreat.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah. I'll look at the calendar.
Yeah, good. Yeah, send me the information.
Okay.
Okay.
I will.
Yay!
everyone. Well, so, hi, thank you for being here. If you are watching what we're doing up here, and you're thinking, that looks like fun, I would like to try that, I bet I can do that, we know that you in fact can do what we're doing, and that it is a lot of fun. In fact, there are a lot of people here tonight who, when they're not sitting out there, are up here playing with us, and we would love to have you join us and try it. And you can do that by, in all sorts of ways. We have all sorts of classes and opportunities to come play. One of our most popular these days is on Monday nights. We have this open workout where you come, you pay $5, $5 to $10, and you can come up on stage and play games and sort of take a class, a one-off class. And it's great fun. It's called our Monday night workouts. That's at 7 o'clock. We also have series classes. We're here every Friday and Saturday night doing different kinds of improv. We have a New Year's Eve show, 2 of them, an early show and a late show. Is that true? I think that's true.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we have all sorts of things. We have a
Essentially
Black
broke the fourth wall.
Friday
Sweet
show.
down.
We have a Black Friday show for families if you have nothing to do after Thanksgiving and people are in town and want something to do. So we are here a lot. You can find out all about that at mopco.org. If you don't have to remember everything I just said, that's mopco.org, not .com. There's nothing there. So
Not
that's about
even
it.
cleaning supplies.
Not even cleaning supplies. So that's that. We are going to have even more fun now, doing even more raucous and wacky improv. Please join us for 2 on the Aisle.
To the world of cinema. I'm Pierce Brosnan, not that one, but you can read my movie column, Piercing the Movies, every week in the Rotterdam Courier Journal, the only newspaper manufactured with extra absorbency just for your pets. With me as always is my fabulous co-host.
I'm Jenny Pittsfield, your credible and experienced film critic.
All right, Jenny. Well, we've disagreed on some of the movies that we're going to bring to you tonight, but we've got a wonderful slate to talk about. So let's jump right in.
Yes.
Jenny, you know what, I don't have my card on me. All right, but the production, I was talking to the production assistant about the title of this movie. It was the one that had an occupation in the title. So I'm sorry, one of our production assistants out here, just yell out the occupation it was, a job type. Engineer, that's right, it was the engineer, and then it had a descriptive word that you wouldn't usually associate with an engineer. I can't remember.
Velveteen.
The Velveteen.
The Velveteen Engineer, that's right.
It's such a beautiful story.
Oh yes, well this indie film was a darling at Sundance this year.
It was.
And you'll see why in just a moment. It was something that I think I'm never going to get over, right?
Absolutely not.
So, why don't we introduce the first scene, Jenny?
Sure. So in the first scene, we see the engineer as a child.
Oh, this is going to be great once it gets out of beta. Oh yeah. I need more Legos if I'm going to make this work because the focus group I ran in my kindergarten class said that the main problem wasn't with functionality, but that I had cooties. Kindergartners are a very tough demographic.
Jimmy, are you doing your homework?
I'm just finishing a prototype model for my clean coal burning Lego furnace.
What? You're supposed to be doing your homework.
Oh well. Suppose one day I'll be a real engineer and I won't have to study all this other extraneous American history. Oh, I forgot I have to take home PE today. I'm doing bad in gym. I have to catch up at home. One day I will build and design things and not have to jump through hoops, and people will love my product and love it so much I'll know I'm real. I'm a real engineer. I'm a real engineer. I'm a real engineer. Really, nobody's monitoring this but me. I'll just say I did it. Check.
We cut to a high-rise office building, decked out in gold accoutrement,
Well, why don't you come in? Hope you don't mind all the accoutrement. It can be blinding in the dazzling sunlight
it's very
from the corner of this window.
It's very dazzling. Mr. Wilson, I just want you to know how much I appreciate this opportunity.
Well, you know, as we say here at Wilson Engineering, we make it real. Do you have what it takes?
To make it real? Oh, yes, sir. I do.
Fantastic.
You should see my stuff. It is realer than real.
Well, you have your stuff with you, you have your portfolio. Here, let me slide this out. Oh, wait a minute. Why don't I take out this remote control? That's right, look at that.
That is cool.
That's one of mine.
It's amazing.
Some people say my products are more real than I am. That's supposed to be a joke. Oh, let's see what you have.
It's outside in a box. You know, just remember, this company hired me because, you know, I have kind of a maverick style. I do things a little differently.
You do have a maverick style.
Yeah.
So bring it in.
Okay.
Bring it in.
Okay.
And I love this moment, Jenny, where we see Jimmy and Kate really connect for the first time as she brings in a fabric that is soft, but sort of off-brand.
Mm-hmm. And I love how the contrast between the hard edges of Jimmy's beta models and his steel and all of his connections and blah, 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 sort of like your hobbies. It just contrasts with the softness of Kate's fabric that she's developed.
Yes, let's see.
Yes.
Okay, here it is.
Wow. This is soft.
Yeah.
I mean, this may be the softest. I feel like my hands are sinking deeper into it than is physically possible.
That's great. That's what I was hoping it would feel like. Okay, but put it down.
It's lightweight.
I know. Now bang it. No, really slam it like you're angry. See?
It just absorbed everything.
Nothing.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
This is. What's it called?
I don't know. That's what I've been struggling with. You know, I'm good with the technical stuff, but I'm not so good with like the naming and the branding and stuff like that.
We'll call it Wilsonite.
Wilsonite?
Yes. We make it real. This is really Wilsonite, the softest substance you'll ever wear.
Wilsonite, okay. Okay. But I get credit for inventing it, right?
We'll put it in your file, and it'll be on your resume. You were the design lead.
Yes.
On Wilsonite.
Because I was.
Yeah, right. When you came in and you applied, you signed the NDA.
and the non-competitive clause.
Mr. Wilson, if you are suggesting that I would be disloyal in any way and ever go work for somebody else or take these ideas someplace else, no, you're crazy. I mean, with all due respect, sir. I'm a Wilson girl.
That's what we want to hear up here in the offices in the corner or the top of the Wilson building on Wilson Avenue, just north of Wilson Plaza.
It's an honor, sir.
Wow.
I'm gonna pause right here for a second, Pierce, because where things started to fall apart for me, where we went from this sort of, really grounded and sweet story, where there's a lot of character development, to a montage. And I love a montage, but it felt really flaky in this context, seeing sort of the stock of Wilsonite rise and her stock in the company diminish, and her realizing that she was having her ideals stolen from her.
But it really moves the story. This montage is so fast and full of energy. And yeah, you get to see her sadness, but you really feel it. Check it out.
I'm not out of ideas! I'm not out of ideas! I have people to take them from! Whoa!
Wow, this is really brilliant.
Moving it.
Good job, sir.
Oh, thank you!
Which
One day I will be a real engineer. I will still be a real engineer. So much fabric. No, really! You will get credit next time! Next time! Next time! Next time! I'll be real.
Yeah, and we think that Kate's gonna get her credit next
Next
time, right?
Next time.
Until a chance encounter with Jacques, the head of the competing fabric engineering firm, who's got some plans of his own, right? This is my favorite character. I love it when they meet.
Mary, I don't know why you dragged me into this.
I just really, there's someone I want you to meet.
But you know that I work for Wilson.
Just talk to him. What harm can it do to have a little conversation?
Hello.
Hi, this is my friend I told you about.
Thank you, Marie.
Hello.
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 Come stand near this tall desk.
Okay.
You have something to show me.
What? You said something to show him?
I just said that there was just a little something you wanted to show him, that's all.
An invention.
An invention, I just said you had an invention to show him.
Well, I am an inventor, but I'm not really supposed to show anybody else.
Oh, it is promised to not.
Yes, exactly.
She's under an NDA.
Yeah,
But
so.
who needs to know? She's being taken terrible advantage of.
Wait. No words. Show. Velvet.
Feel it.
Velvet. I
No,
know
feel it.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's very nice. Very nice.
But
You bring me velvet.
no, it's
It's
more.
not exactly velvet.
It's more than velvet. It's more than velvet.
More.
Yeah, bang it. As hard as you can.
Bang.
Yeah. See?
No noise.
Yeah.
No noise.
It's yeah.
Man, no.
I told you.
It actually completely absorbs all matter and friction. That's why it's so soft.
So we could sell it in the military.
It's what?
You can sell it to the
the
military,
military.
sir.
You can't sell it anywhere. You can't, much less, least of all the military. You can't sell it anywhere. It belongs to Mr. Wilson.
What is it?
Wilson, sir. Mr. Wilson, your sworn enemy, who stole...
He stole?
He stole more than company secrets. Let's just say that.
Mr. Wilson? Oh, I don't believe it.
He stole my love.
Oh, that's terrible. I'm so sorry.
He's not a good man. You should not trust him.
I trust him completely. I mean, I'm sorry what happened to you, but it couldn't have been Mr. Wilson's fault.
Well, If you trust that man, we have no words to say. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Wait!
And I love, Jenny, how that character of Jacques was actually portrayed by famous Italian actor Bernardo Bertini, which explains the accent.
Yes.
Yes, so good, so good. But, you know, it looks like it's not meant to be until you see Kate have to make her big choice.
Yes.
Don't want to give the whole thing away, of course.
But it's one of the toughest choices you've ever seen in cinema.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Besides some of, I mean, it's not Sophie's choice, but it's a pretty big choice.
Well, I think it's even bigger.
Bigger than Sophie's choice.
Well, that's just like kids. This is about what's gonna happen with our miracle fabric, velveteen.
But, okay, we'll get back to that. Let's see Kate's choice.
I don't know what there is for you to think about. Do you mind if I don't smoke my famous smokeless cigarettes?
Yeah, that's fine, thank you.
Would you like one?
It's just that he doesn't think very highly of you, sir. He seems to know you.
He doesn't know. The consumer is the problem. What he doesn't know. It's not, I learned this at an early age, it's not about what you make or how well you make it. It's how you can sell it. It's how you can find out what people want and what people need and adjust to fit that image.
You're not making any sense, sir.
I can market anything. He makes brilliant things that nobody knows they want. So of course I've taken a few liberties with patents.
Sir, I thought he was making all of that up. Mr. Wilson, you don't need any marketing or shenanigans. The fabric speaks for itself. It's the real deal. It's the real thing.
I've learned that if no one cares about a thing, no matter how real it seems, if no one loves it, it can't be real.
I just don't know what to do.
But the choice is obvious. I mean, sure, I'm kicking myself that we developed that legal advice app that showed you a loophole out of your own contract.
Yeah,
And that was really good engineering. They were all fired, of course.
kind of ironic.
Yes. But, I mean, in the end, I know you'll see reason. Jacques is an idealist.
No, but it's like I have two children and I can only keep one of you.
I'm going to leave you for a moment to consider your options. Oh no. I'm going to leave this briefcase full of money and bonds. And that may or may not be a bag full of cocaine, depending on how you do that, personally. And just think about who has your best interests at heart. I'm real. I'm real.
I'm telling you, it's a chance of a lifetime. I don't know what you're doing.
I made a promise. You know, and if you're not standing by your promises, then who are you? Right?
Well, if it's a one-way promise, then what are you? Some cheap little store-bought nothing that gets used like a consumer Barbie doll?
I don't know. I don't know anymore. I just wish I could crawl into a hole in the ground and disappear. Oh,
Oh, you did not know I was there.
no, I didn't know you were there.
That's the exact application I want this for. The bunkers. To line the bunkers. Save lives.
Oh, so when you said the military, you mean like saving people?
This would make a terrible projectile, if that is what you're intending.
Positive. You were right. Yeah. That is a great use for it.
Plus, you work here. You can smoke real cigarettes.
Smoke and everything.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Let's save some soldiers. Yeah. Yes.
We have a deal.
We have a deal.
And your name goes on everything.
Really?
What's your name again?
Kate.
What's your last name?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Did you sign away your last name, Kate?
All this time, all he's been calling me is Kate, 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 Kate. Velveteen. Kate Velveteen.
I like it.
Yeah.
Oh, and that is when Kate truly becomes the Velveteen Engineer. Oh my God.
Oh, it's so beautiful, and I know you don't read much, Pierce, but the fact that the cloth absorbed sound, did you pick up on that?
Yes.
And actually this film was going to be called Entering the Silence. But they were sued
Yes,
by
yes.
the author of the novel of the same name.
But people
She
are really
wouldn't
into
know.
that. No, well, I because cinema is my book on the screen. So, thanks very much, Jenny. But it's true. If someone doesn't love a thing, it doesn't exist. But we love the Velveteen Engineer.
We both loved it.
That's a thumbs up for both of us. Sorry, I get choked up at the end there.
Beautiful film. Her talent was really wasted here. She should be in World War movies.
Oh, yes, yes.
Movies that take place a little while after World War II, but flashback to it.
Yes.
Yeah.
The World War II flashback genre
Yes,
is really
yes,
making
right,
a big comeback right now.
Yes, exactly.
All right, well, Jenny, why don't you introduce our next movie?
Yes. Did you bring the title or I don't. I think it had a word in it, like an adjective. Can I have an adjective? See if I can remember the name of the movie. I'm sorry.
Fluffy.
Fluffy.
Yes, that's
Yes.
right.
And then there was also there was a genre of film that we were talking about. What was it?
Western.
The fluffy western.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and this straight to Netflix, dare I say, is already a classic. It's something that I really enjoyed. I know you were not as big a fan of this.
Well, when I hear fluffy western, I think it's going to be about cooking. It felt like a bait and switch.
Well, you know what I do appreciate is the incorporation of omelets in it, but
Right.
that's not really.
They weren't western omelets.
No, it was a touch of irony there.
Yeah.
But you know, when you meet the first character, Mac, the town sheriff, I mean, he's a fun, rootin' tootin' guy.
A cliche, you might say.
Cliche. Well, let's see how he encounters his first big problem.
A squeak, 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 squeak. It sure is hard to be a sheriff in a town with no problems. Squeak, 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 squeak. Hey there, buddy. How are you? You don't say. You look long in the face, if I do say so myself. Oh,
Hey, Sheriff.
how's it going?
It's going fine. How's it going with you?
Good. I was just sharing some humor with my horse.
I see that. How you doing, Bonnie? Well,
Mighty quiet today.
I noticed that. You know, Bonnie seemed very quiet most times when I come over to see you in the morning, Sheriff.
That's funny.
You've been quiet too. I'm wondering if maybe a little breakfast wouldn't cheer you up.
Well, that's funny. You should mention that. I'm starving.
Well, why don't you come on over to my place and I'll scare you up some eggs.
All right, I'll be right over.
All right.
Polite knocking.
Come on in, door's always open for you, Sheriff, and here are your eggs.
Oh,
Sunny side up, biscuits, grits, and a side of ham, just like you like it.
delicious. Thank you so much.
So, Sheriff, there's been something I've been meaning to talk to you about.
Bonnie?
Well, in a way you might say it's Bonnie. Seems to me you've been spending way too much time with that horse, and way too little time with people of your own species.
She's my best friend.
I know, that's what I mean.
What? What's going on in your basement?
Poker. Find that funny, Sheriff?
I was thinking, well, that's not above board, but it's not. It's in a basement.
I love your sense of humor, Sheriff.
Wait, is that against the law?
It's up to you.
It is.
What are you gonna do about it?
Oh, nothing. I don't like to start trouble.
Well, Sheriff, that's one of the things we like about you around here. There's no trouble when there's no law.
There's still laws.
Are there, though?
Well, you can't murder somebody.
I guess that's right. Sheriff, I think you should marry me.
All right.
Well, okay then.
Do I get a ring or what?
Yep, you sure do.
Should I stand? I've never done this before.
It's all right.
All right.
I'm just gonna put that right on your finger.
All right. Oh, it's tight.
Ooh,
No, it's good. It's fine.
it's all right.
Yeah.
Sheriff, you now belong to me. And I belong to you. And you thought you're happy up till now. What?
It seems like an antiquated concept, one belonging to another.
Well, we're all about tradition around here.
That's true.
It's all right.
That's why I only have one best friend.
I feel like you stopped listening halfway through my sentence.
It's just very distracting having a ring. It's very heavy.
Sheriff, are you ADD? Not that there's anything wrong with that. I just feel like I should know.
I don't rightly know what that means.
It means, do you have attention deficit disorder? Excuse me for one moment. Yes, can I help you?
I'm sorry to interrupt this medical evaluation. It's just that, we're just wondering when the show starts.
Yeah.
In just about 20 minutes.
All right.
All right.
Oh, there's a show?
There is a show.
A show
After
with breakfast?
After the poker, we have our brunch matinee.
Oh, well, what kind of show is it?
It's a movie show.
All right. Well, I'd like to stay for
I
that.
think you'd like it. We're showing old reruns of Lassie.
Oh, all right.
All right.
That dog always knows what to do.
Always
Yes,
knows
she
what to
does.
do, every time,
Knows
never
exactly
fails.
what to do every time.
Yeah, Jenny, I love how it took this fascinating Westworld-ish turn to where they're actually in the modern day, but it's like they're pretending to be in Western times and can watch modern shows.
Yeah, and at this point in the film, I didn't know what was irony and what wasn't.
Yeah. But what I thought was a little strange, I mean, I like this movie, but when it's revealed that Bad Bart, much like in Westworld, was actually a vindictive robot, that was pushing the bounds of reality a little bit, but it all made sense. Check it out.
Yeah.
Error.
I'm sorry, what?
Error, syntax error, equine cannot respond.
Oh, she was just telling me a joke. It sort of goes like this. All right, I go, how are you today? And then she doesn't do nothing. And then I go, oh, are you feeling bad?
Error 404, punchline not found.
Why?
Draw.
Why are you
Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Draw.
Hey, that's our sheriff.
Heck's got into you.
We said there was a law that you can't murder people. Sheriff.
Mark.
I had my guns out. What do you want me to do?
Law 1, do not harm a human. Deleted.
I guess I'm gonna shoot this person now.
You better shoot him, Sheriff.
All right.
Fast.
Oh, bang! Oh, bang, 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 bang.
Oh, you got him, Sheriff.
Wait a minute. He's still standing up on his legs.
Control, Alt, Delete, Reboot.
Bang! He made that noise, the words like a Windows computer. How unusual.
Rebooting.
Oh.
Updating BIOS.
Oh.
What would you like to do today?
I would like to hang out with my whole... Wait a minute. Can I take these from you? I'm just gonna do that all around.
Ripple's disconnected.
I feel much safer now.
I think that's a robot.
No.
Yeah, I've never seen one myself, but it seems like a robot.
It does seem like a robot.
Think so?
Downloading clips. Preferences analyzed. Lassie, come home.
Aww.
What, Lassie? Timmy is trapped under a tractor.
Oh no!
Error. Must create simulation. You are designated Timmy.
Wait!
You saved my life.
Let's dump him in a barrel.
With water in it?
Yeah.
That usually breaks electronic
That's the
things.
whole point.
That's brilliant. Let's do it.
Error. You are violating your warranty. You know, I thought the Microsoft product placement was a little bit much, but Netflix does need some extra cash these days, so I understand.
Yeah, no, between that and Lassie, I thought they really had some copyright issues. Yeah.
Yeah. I especially appreciate how they incorporated the title back in when they take apart the robot and realize what makes him so soft and human-like, even though he has metal bones on the inside. All right, let's look at that little diagnosis scene now.
Ranch. Oh my.
What is that?
Take a look. It's a tiny stuffed horse.
Oh, Sheriff. I think it's all a sign. I was wrong to take you away from your first love.
How did this get in there? I'm left with more questions than answers.
Recording playing. If you're hearing this and found the pony, you know that after the great apocalyptic Brony Wars, there were very few survivors. Humanity had to be kept safe in a dome of incoherent, strange, non-linear series of events meant to baffle them and keep them from harming one another. This is my function.
That all
That
trash.
explains it all.
Yeah, that's probably why I'm in charge.
Well, how about I pack us a picnic and we take Bonnie and the three of us go out and have a nice, quiet, non-electronic time out in the fields.
That sounds nice. But I think you mean the four of us.
You know what that means, right, Jenny? Sequel! Alright, so it goes a little off the rails, but I'm still giving this one a thumbs up.
Yeah, I just couldn't follow it. I gotta give it a thumbs down.
Well, maybe that's because you're spending too much time reading.
Okay, Pierce.
All right, well, we've got one more movie to discuss with you today. And this one's a bit controversial. The title itself is quite controversial. That's why there was a word in the title, something that's scary. I can't quite remember. Well, production team, you yell that out. Something that scares you.
Dentist.
The dentist, yes. And what about the dentist? This was the dentist that does something that a dentist wouldn't normally do.
Knocked you out with a brick.
The dentist that knocked you out with a brick.
I know you
Yes.
think the title would say it all, but
No,
no.
not even.
There's so much more to this story.
Scary, sometimes shocking, but it starts out so innocent seeming.
It does.
When we meet Rodney the dentist, everything looks normal until that fateful day.
That he met that bricklayer.
Let's check it out.
What was it you said you did back home?
Bricklayer?
Bricklayer.
Yeah.
Kind of do the same thing.
Yeah, that's what I was a bricklayer. My father was a bricklayer. My grandfather was a bricklayer. We were bricklayers all the way back to the pyramids.
Back to the pyramids. Wow.
That's what I'm told.
Wow. That's a lot of bricks. My family was always dentists.
Really?
Yeah. That's what
Wow.
that's what I do. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
You're a dentist?
Yeah. If I ever make it back home, I'm gonna open up my own place.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. You think we're gonna make it out of here?
We gotta make it out of here. Right? You got a girl waiting for you back home?
Yeah.
Me too.
Let's see a picture.
Yeah. Good golly, she's pretty.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, you gotta get back home to that.
I certainly do.
Yeah.
You got a picture of yours?
Huh?
Whoa.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sweet little thing.
She write to you?
Mm-hmm.
You ever worry they're not gonna wait for us?
What's the point of worrying about that, right? We got enough stuff to worry about here with bullets flying all over the place and
Yeah, I don't know. I used to get letters every day.
yeah. I used to get them every day. Now they don't come quite as frequently.
That might just be the transport, right?
Yeah, probably, because maybe they don't know exactly where we are right now. I mean, heck, I don't even know exactly where we are right now.
Right?
You don't think it, what, you hear something? I did.
Hello, allies! It is I, your American friend. I mean Harold, not Hans. It's Harold. I have chocolates and stockings for you. I have real beef from a can to share with my ally friends. It's a shame I lost my beautiful helmet. My head is so exposed that a blow might do me harm. But I'm surrounded by friends.
Don't move, Herr Harold.
Oh! What are you going to do with me?
How did you find us?
What gave me away? An American uniform, American rifle, Brooklyn accent, very well done.
You're not fooling anybody. Get over there,
Alright.
against the wall.
Okay.
What are you doing all the way over here? You're not supposed to be on this side of the line.
Well, we are having a little warting going on, so, I thought I'd come over here.
Shut up! Yeah. He's a prisoner now. We gotta take him back.
Yeah, you're a prisoner now.
Wait, the Geneva Convention states that I need medical help. I get it. I have a terrible toothache.
A toothache.
Yeah, you can't execute me until you treat my wounds. It's the law.
No. Actually, buddy, you're kind of in luck. I'm kind of the
Yeah, Sammy here is a dentist.
What?
not just a dentist. I'm the best dentist in Kenosha.
What are the odds of that?
Right?
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, sure, I'll ride the pony on that merry-go-round. What do we do?
Let me open up your mouth. No funny stuff.
Oh, look at all that gold. Yeah. We could be rich.
Oh, wait! That doesn't sound like very ally good guy talk. I came to you and I'm surrendering without a fight and I need your help.
He's right. We aren't supposed to help him.
Yeah, I know, but it's just my girl. Maybe if I could like send her a bracelet or something or a promise ring, then she'd remember me and she'd still want to be my girl.
You really need that gold, don't you?
I do. I need that gold so I can send my. I'm
It's
not a bad guy. I want my girl to remember me. I'm under a lot of pressure.
No, I totally get it.
It's a shame that you can't perform a dental procedure on me anyway. You have no medical supplies to knock me out or to take away my pain. I guess we're at a stalemate. Oh! Gott in Himmel!
What did we tell you about the World War II flashback movies? It's like every other movie these days.
This really sparked a historical exploration for me. I have been watching documentaries about the Egyptian bricklayers who fought in World War II.
Yes. Yeah. Generations after generations. If you're really good at something,
It's fascinating.
stick through many years in many different countries,
Yeah,
even.
exactly.
Yes.
You can even develop an American accent. It's
Mm-hmm.
incredible.
And that's where our two heroes, Rodney, the dentist, and Keith, the former bricklayer,
The Egyptian bricklayer.
Egyptian descent. Keith is actually an Egyptian. Not a lot of people know that. It's actually an Egyptian name. But Keith and Rodney then storm the countryside, taking gold teeth, and making their fortune that way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
knocking people out with bricks and taking teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was their MO.
Hey, I got one, Keith.
Who's the regular farm?
Yeah.
Farming?
Sir,
Yes.
sir. So you got a nice farm there.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we haven't had fresh vegetables in a
Oh.
really long time.
Yeah, we're hungry soldiers.
Yeah.
I can get you a celery.
Celery.
Oh, celery would be great.
No, celery would not be great. What?
Oh.
Did that bunch well.
Thank you. Where are you going?
Farm.
Well, come talk with us. We haven't talked with a civilian in what, months, right?
Months.
Yeah.
My English
So, no good, right? Yeah.
celery.
And that's the one word you know. Wow. Okay. How many other people live here with you?
Farm.
Right, but wife,
Children.
Oh.
children. You have children.
Children.
Les enfants.
Wait. Are you not sure? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, it's so horrible. I think what he's trying to say is that his children were out farming celery and they stepped on landmines and they all exploded. Oh.
Boom.
God, sorry. Sorry.
And Jenny, let's pause right here because you're probably recognizing the farmer. That's right, folks. It's Italian actor Bernardo Bertini. Oh boy, so good. When is that guy gonna get his Oscar?
Really?
I don't know. All right. Let's see. Let's actually jump ahead when our two soldiers start to valiantly prepare the defenses of the family farm.
Yes.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Everything's gonna be okay.
I'm gonna build a fortress for you.
Watch this. Look at those bricks.
Brick.
Yeah, bricks. Wow. Amazing. Very fast, yeah, right.
Fast,
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna get into your farm now.
Celery.
More celery. Do you have anything to eat besides celery?
Celery. Food
Yeah.
and water.
Oh, celery and water. Okay. Yeah, all right. That's great. Gosh, I hate to do this. He seems like such a nice fellow. Lost his family and everything. I know, buddy. Keep it together. We're gonna get you that gold.
I need my girl back.
I know.
I need my girl
I know,
back.
Keith. I know, Keith. We're gonna get you that gold.
You are prisoners now.
What?
You work farm.
You. Where?
All right.
Nice.
That made it easier.
That gets worse.
That betrayal, Jenny, is absolutely shocking. Just heartbreaking. But Bertini sells it every time.
He does. And you know, you would think that there would be a redemption after this, but it really just continues like this. The hitting with the bricks, the stealing of the teeth.
The horrors of war, right?
Yeah.
How many times have we seen it in war? Hit in the head with a brick.
That's right. And yet, these two soldiers eventually do make it home to see their girls.
Another letter?
Yeah.
How does it start?
Dear John.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, it doesn't get better from there. She got married.
Tough break.
Guess how they paid for their honeymoon?
Not our bracelet.
Good guess.
Are you telling me we knocked out people all across the countryside so that your girl could go marry somebody else?
That's what I'm telling you, Sammy.
That's it, Keith. I'm done. I'm done with the aliases. I'm done with the bricks. I'm done with the teeth. I'm done with this whole damn war. That's right. I said damn. What's that look in your eye?
This is all your fault.
Yeah, how is it my fault?
Well, if you weren't a dentist, if you weren't some highfalutin doctor who was gonna fix someone's teeth, I never would have had this crazy scheme of a plan anyway.
Okay, well, it's not necessary to say doctor with so much sarcasm because I actually do have a medical degree.
Yeah, well, I should have known that someone who was all learned and thought that you had to, like, work with your brain and have, like, disdain for the common man, when a hook up with someone like that would just get me in trouble.
I thought we were buddies. I thought we were partners.
Yeah? Well, how did hanging out with you get me anything but like a broken heart and a bunch of sticky fingers?
stick your fingers?
Ah, stick it in people's mouths, get all that teeth gunk
Oh,
on.
you're not supposed to get it on your fingers.
Oh, why are we talking about this?
Listen. The war's getting you. Do you find another girl?
I don't want another
You
girl!
look like a crazy person!
I am a crazy person!
What are you doing? What are you doing with that brick?
Ah! Ah! Oh yeah? My brick's gonna beat your drill any day!
And Jenny, this is the part that really, like, this is shocking, right? Because you're like, our heroes, they're at odds, and the only thing that brings them together is the return of Sergeant Himmel from the first scene with no teeth. I was absolutely flabbergasted.
Wait! Don't do it! Yes, I survived! And I transferred all the way back here!
Harold? Is that you?
Listen, after they knocked me out and took out my teeth, they kicked me out of the army!
Oh.
I had a head injury that was closed, I couldn't chew rations, and I met a girl, and we raised a family, and I have a wonderful, wonderful life, and I owe it all to you hitting me on. I can't see you destroy one another. Please, come back together and use your bludgeoning people in the head for good. For good! You can change the world!
Do you have someone in mind?
Oh, I have a list. Mostly people in Congress.
And that's how, with a drill and a brick, 2 people turned the tide of war.
This is heartwarming.
Yeah. All right, well, that's the dentist that hit me with the brick. Thumbs up for me. What about you, Jenny? Oh! Thumbs up there. Oh, my goodness. What wonderful films. Well, this has been 2 on the Aisle. We'll see you back again next week with more fantastic movies. I'm Pierce.
I'm Jenny.
Until then, we'll see you at the movies!
reopen, we still need to convince everybody they want to come back in person and be back in our theater. Like most theaters, we are still getting the word out that it is worth going outside of your house for wonderful live entertainment. So if you like the show, please spread the word. Word of mouth is our best advertising. And if you didn't like the show, just keep it to yourself. Nobody needs to know. But we hope we'll see you back. Thank you for being here.